Hi, guys. I am so excited you've joined me for such an amazing experience this afternoon. I trust you're all doing well, and I believe you are strong. This is Ec12one TV, your number one Christian entertainment TV show in Ghana and beyond. My name is Jones Osai. Now, before I begin or before I proceed to other matters, let me sincerely apologize for last week. We were actually supposed to have had a giveaway section before. We were actually supposed to have the giveaway section after the interview we had with KCO. So, but unfortunately, we experienced a few technical hitches here and there. Because of that, we couldn't come your way with the technical. We couldn't come your way with the giveaway section. We couldn't come your way with the giveaway section. But today, I promise, right after the interview with our guest, we'll be coming your way with the giveaway section. So I believe you've done all your research or investigations or whatever you can do about our guest. Right after the interview, we'll be coming your way with the giveaway section. Let me also announce that we've made some few modifications as to the giveaway sections. Usually it will be who answers what question with the fastest fingers, but now we've made some few changes here and there. Now it's about the first and second persons who are able to answer most of the questions correctly gets away with some goodies. So the person who is able to answer, or two persons who are able to answer the questions with the correct answers, most questions with the correct answers, gets to have some free goodies. Are you with me? All right. So before I will call in, or before I invite our guest to join us right here online, let me carry out some short exercise. Let me see those of you who have really been following our Instagram page. So while I wait for my guest to join me, if you've really been following us, then I want you to write the name of the guest I'll be having this afternoon. Who are we hosting this afternoon? Why are you hosting this afternoon? If really you've been following our page, just type in the comment section who is going to be our guest for today. Now, I see Niso. Niso has joined in and is waving. Niso, I see you too. I see Mr. Chime has also joined in. And then Dennis03 has joined in as well. GH Revival, I see you. Makafui Nanajwa. Nanajwa, she never misses out on this. Nanajwa has also joined in. I see all of you guys. So if really you've been following our page, who is going to be our guest for this afternoon? Be waiting. If really you have been following our page for like 2 days ago, you will definitely see who is coming on. So the question is, who is going to be our guest this afternoon? So let me test those who have really been following our page. Who's going to be our guest this afternoon? Let me see the answers coming in before I invite our guest. GH Revival, I see you. GH Revival, I see you, bro. Mary Magdalene joined as well. So if you've not followed us on Instagram, the handle is Ec12one TV. You can invite friends to follow us as well. So I'm saying that we've made some few modifications to the giveaways. Now, this is the new trend. Two persons who are able to answer the questions correctly, or most of the questions correctly, get some goodies, right? OBS Studio has joined as well, and I can see a lot of people joining in. They can't wait for me to start off the interview. All right, so my question is, if you've really been following our Instagram page or our handle, both on Facebook and right here on Instagram, then you should be able to know who our guest for today is. So the question, who is our guest today? Let me see the comments coming in. Let me engage you guys before my guest. Oh, of course. OBF Studios. Charlie, people are eager for the giveaways. So people are eager for the giveaways. OBS Studio is saying Irene Logan. Well, yes, guys. Yes. Irene Logan. Ask Joshi is in. I see you guys. And of course, today our guest is Irene Logan. Irene Logan of Stars of the Future fame, and she's joining us already. So quickly, let's go over and have Irene Logan joining us right here on. Hi.
Hi. It's good to be here.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Great. You're looking amazing.
Really? Thank you. I had to put in a little effort, you know.
Yes, right. That's right. Oh, we are so excited to have you with us online, and we are so grateful for your time. We know there's a lot we can learn from you, and you know there's experiences you've been through. There's a lot. There are a lot of people online who are actually waiting for this interview actually, and we are so grateful you've joined. Right. So let's go straight to the point. I mean, for everyone who is a lover of music in this country, I mean, for everyone who loves some good vocal drill, will obviously know who Irene Logan is. And so for the purpose of our interview, we are not going to go deep down like that. We want to start off from Stars of the Future. So what year did you actually win Stars of the Future?
2006. Time flies.
2006?
2006.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay, 2006. Wow, it's been like almost 14 years, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So,
12.
Yeah. 12. 14. So yes, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's it. Now, what are some of the memorable experiences that you still carry from that reality show? I mean, it's been 14 good years. So, what are some of the memorable experiences that you still carry with you right now?
Well,
it could be positive or negative.
When for positives was the very day that I won. It was very exciting for me. That was the first time I had actually, won something of that magnitude. So I was very excited. And it opened a lot of doors for me. It really did. Stars of the Future opened a lot of doors for me, and the journey after that. Negative, I really wasn't prepared for fame. I was never interested in being famous. So it was kind of frustrating, especially when you are judged so much by people who don't know you.
Okay. All right. Wow. I'm just praying the internet to be a bit stable, because it looks, but we can still go on. So now let's. Yeah, I think it's okay now. Right. So now let's go to how you grew up, your Christian life. How did you grow up as a Christian? That is the part where I'm interested in. How was your Christian life growing up?
I'm from a very strict Christian home. And my parents were very strict in terms of even the types of music that we listened to. It was not allowed. We didn't play secular music in our home. It was always gospel.
Wow.
Always in church, because since I've known my mother, she's been in church. So it was always church, Sunday school. I was in the children's choir, went to the youth, went to the main service, and it was always church. Very strict Christian background. We always said the grace at the table before we eat. We had to memorize verses, especially children obey your parents in the Lord. For this is right. So yeah, from a very strict Christian background.
Wow, that's nice. So now that actually brings me to my next question. You were crowned the ultimate winner of Stars of the Future reality show, and then given that you were from a very strong Christian background, most people would expect that, okay, so after being crowned the winner, then of course you are going to go straight into gospel music. But you went into secular. What actually motivated you to, what happened? Why the shift from, or moving away from your root, which is the gospel, to doing secular?
Yeah. I wanted, I wanted to explore. I was young, and like I said, from a very strict Christian background, I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things. So when I had the freedom, it was like a bird out of the cage, and I wanted to fly. I just wanted to experience the world. I wanted to explore. I wanted to do things that every normal person was doing, everybody else was doing, my friends at school were doing. So that was really the reason.
Wow. Oh, okay. Wow. Right. So now, right after you went into Stars of the Future, I mean, you knew, or everybody knew that you had the talent or you had the gift of singing. But at what point did you say that I'm going to take music as a professional career? Was it after the Stars of the Future, or you had already made up your mind that I was going to go into music, so let me venture into Stars of the Future?
It was before, I mean, it was after Start of the Future.
Okay.
And after Start of the Future. And because I always did music, but I never thought of it as something I was going to do as a profession. It's just something that I wanted to do for fun. Like I didn't have any plan where music was concerned, you know. So it was after Start of the Future when I got thrown into the spotlight. I was like, well, I'm here, so let's go.
All right. So you fell in it. It came and then you took advantage of it, and then that was it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 All right. All right. So after you were crowned the winner, you were made to form a group. That is, you formed a group with the second one up, Afia, and you became Irene and Jane.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. So why that group, and what were some of the things you guys went through? I mean, some of the experiences you had with the group Irene and Jane. What were some of the experiences you had with Irene and Jane as a group? Some you could share with us.
Irene and Jane was more of a project. After I won Start of the Future, Charterhouse I was crying and probably felt like they wanted to add more spice because I was always very quiet, So they paired us to do Irene and Jane. It was for an album. It was for a project. It wasn't like a music group that was supposed to go after that. So some of the experiences with Irene and Jane, there's a lot of amazing things.
Okay, so I think we are having a little challenge with the internet.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, but it's a little. Yeah, I can hear you. Wow. Well, we've lost Irene Logan. I don't know whether you can hear her. Let me see the comments coming in, and let me see where the problem is. See whether it's from her end or it's from my end, so we can fix it. Okay, so she's coming back. I just pray that the internet will be stable now. Let me invite her back. So
Hello, I'm back.
right. I think now the internet is a bit stable.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, so the Irene and Jane was an amazing project. We did amazing things together, and it was fun for as long as it lasted. We're both young girls, still figuring things out. So it was a fun time. I would say we traveled a lot together. We did a lot of international performances. We got some of the best endorsement deals in the history of Ghana. At the time, um, it was amazing.
How many years was the Irene and Jane group supposed to last? As in, if it were the contract, how many years was it supposed to last? Because you guys broke off, you know, to pursue your individual agenda and stuff. How many years was it supposed to last? Was it by the contract that you were supposed to break off, or you mutually agreed to end the group, Irene and Jane thing?
There was no contract. You know, we came together to do an album, and after the album, we launched our solo careers. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's nice. Are you still cool with the Fia? Are you still very good friends with her after the split? Whether you are still cool with the Fia? Whoop, 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 whoop. I think her internet is not stable. Sorry. Let me read a couple of messages. And Adepa joined, Nana Champon joined, Nania joined, Najwa, and okay, Abena Firma also joined. Well, if you just joined in, we are having an exclusive with Irene Logan. If you don't know her, then Charlie, I don't know where you've been in Ghana. Well, if you're just joining us, we are having an exclusive with Irene Logan, and yes, people are saying that they cannot hear her. I'm also struggling to hear her actually. Her internet is not. I think she's. Someone is saying I think she's using Vodafone. Wow, I think the network is not helping her at the other end. Yes. The network is not helping her at the other end. So we'll try and see if we can get her back, so at least we can continue with the conversation. We have a lot of things to talk about. Let me see if I can get her back. But if you have any question for Irene, immediately I get her back, we're going to continue. And then your questions, I'm going to read out your questions to her for her to answer, right? So if you have questions, I think the group lasted for 2 years. If I had it right, the group lasted for 2 years. And after that, they went their separate ways. Let me see, OBS Studio. Let me see if I can get Irene back. Okay, let me see if I can send. I'm very sure she'll be back. So let's see how best we can get her back. All right, Irene is in again. All right, so let's go see.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, the internet is trying to mess this up, but no, it's not going to work. We will finish this interview. We are definitely going to. We are definitely going to finish it. So we were talking about the group Irene and Jane and some of the interesting things you guys did together before the split and now. So I was asking whether you are still in touch with Afia. Are you still good friends with her?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Now, after the releases of some songs, some singles, you know, we always hear of this thing that in the secular world, you see people going deep or joining some groups or being initiated into groups in order to make more hit songs or to get there. During your time as a secular musician, were you enticed or were you approached by anybody or any group to say, probably come join us and then, you know, let's give you this and this and this? Secret societies and other things. Did you experience anything like that during your time in the secular world?
No. Never. I've never experienced anything. I mean, there was one time that I got a very weird message on Facebook. But I'm sure, you know, some posters do stuff like that. Something about my star to shine and put candles in a room. Something very phony. But I mean, I never paid attention to it. I've never experienced any juju petition to be great. And you know, sometimes these people, before they approach you, they know the people they can approach and they know the people they can't approach. So I guess I just wasn't one of those that they felt they could approach. But I hear
Wow.
about a lot of artists dabbling into uh, spiritual things, but I don't have any proof of that.
Okay. All right. So just when or after you got into the limelight, I mean, everybody knows Irene Logan. I mean, um, some artists would try to ride on your fame just to also make it there. You know, you have all sorts of stories being made or, you know, about yourself. At what point, what rumors or what rumor did you hear that almost broke you? So now, they've gone beyond the limits. What was that one rumor you heard that you felt, Charlie, this would have gone beyond the limits?
Um, the rumors have been plenty, but there's none that I can say these people went beyond the limit. But I would say the one that kind of had me a little confused and still to this day kind of does. I don't know if it's is the fact that I think someone said I what something about I was married and I got divorced and something along those lines. That was like, okay, where did that come from? You know, but I've heard a lot of rumors within the industry, out of the industry. And one thing I don't do is I don't like to put light on the negatives. Most of the time, I don't like. I forget. Okay, they say, okay. You know, there was a period of the dead career. This I guess that's supposed to be a diss, but in my opinion, you know, when something dies, that means it's room for a new life. You know, so I don't see that as a diss, or I see that as you've noticed my actions.
Wow, that's interesting, but I think still I'm having a challenge with the internet. I can barely hear you, even though it's up and down like this. But we are having an exciting moment. It's frozen again. She's left. Okay, right. So a couple of people have joined. Charlie, the guys are not making this chat exciting. Okay, Prissy. So please, let me. OBS Studio is saying, hey, Charlie, the internet is not stable. The internet is not stable. Yes, the network. So I'm sure she's going to join in very soon. Yes, she's back. Let me see. Irene's network. Yes, I don't know. Probably the place she is not at. Let me see. But let me see if I can get her back. No, now. Okay, you let me hold on. Let me see if I can get her back so we actually continue with it. Right, so we are still waiting for Irene to join us.
Hey, someone said it's my network. It's not my network.
Someone said it's a network. Someone is saying, I think we need to pray for the network at both ends.
This morning, because I had a Zoom service today and everybody was complaining it's been bad.
Okay. I think we need to lay hands. Okay, now let's move on with the conversation. I barely heard what you said about some of the rumors that they said about you, but then let us skip and then go to. So after you had a split with Afia, you were out with a couple of singles here and there, and afterwards we didn't hear anything from Irene Logan, and then there were rumors that Irene had made a decision to switch camps from secular to gospel, and apparently we didn't hear anything from you. We're not hearing anything from your end. Oh, I think the network is frozen again. Irene, can you please hear me? Hello. Is it clear? Is it clear from your end? Oh boy, I can barely hear Irene. Ooh. You can hear me? Her network, we lay our hands, what's it? We lay our hands on the network. We lay our hands. Obia what's network needs to be, we lay our hands. Wow. Okay, Irene says she can hear me. All right. So that's fine. Let's go on. I don't know why the thing is freezing. If she can hear me, all right. So let's go on with the comments. All right. So before I bring her to join me, if you have any question for Irene, you can just write it in the comment section, and I'll gladly ask her for you. Okay. So let me add it back. Wow. Okay. Whew. Internet. Okay, I can see some movements there. Yeah. Bad network. Nanajwa, bad network. I don't know what is wrong with the network. Nanajwa is insisting she's using Vodafone. Oh. Irene. Okay. Vanessa. She's come back. Oh God. Please let the network be stable. Oh, finally. God, let the network be stable.
I think so. Can you hear me? Is it better?
Yeah, this is better.
Okay.
Okay, all right, this is good. So, the network is trying. I was asking that after the break of Irene and Jane, you were out with a couple of songs, and afterwards you went on hibernation. We're not hearing from Irene anymore, and then there were rumors out there that Irene had as planning on switching to gospel, but we never heard anything from yourself until recently when you appeared on Stacey's show Restoration. What actually happened? What was the experience? I mean, what happened? We want to know everything right from the beginning. I mean, from the point where you went on hibernation, what were you doing? You know, and what exactly, why did you fall back? I didn't see.
After I went my separate ways, I did release some singles. Runaway was one of them. My Mind Day was another. Nami Day there, and a slew of other songs. I was also signed on to the UNHCR as a Goodwill ambassador, and I was a Glow ambassador as well. So in between, I was doing a lot of traveling and a lot of humanitarian work. That's another passion of mine. The rumors were not rumors, they were actually true. There was a time in my life, I think it was, I don't remember exactly, that I made a decision to go gospel because, like I said, it's something that I had battled with for a very long time. It's like I had to go back to my roots. I was a square peg in a round hole. I was misplaced. I really wasn't in the right place where my purpose would have flourished. So I was, that it came out. I actually confided in a few friends of mine who were gospel musicians that this is what I wanted to do. And by the time I realized, it was all over the radio, it was this big thing, it was all over the blogs. Those days, blogs were, but I panicked. Whenever there's a turning point in your life for your good, there are always forces that fight against it. Can you hear me clearly?
I'm trying.
Oh, wow, but I think everyone keeps saying it's better. Can you guys hear us clearly, please? Can you hear me, please? Let me know. Because I can hear you clearly.
It's better. It's better. Okay.
Yes.
Ajwa or Hemming says we can hear you. So okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead with it.
Yeah. So it was true, and when all the buzz started, I got scared. I remember I was in my apartment and I was taking a shower, and I had this rush of fear. I don't know what the root of it was, but it was fear of, I had so much going for me at the time. And it was almost like making this decision was going to affect it drastically. So I pulled back out of fear. And after that, I still came out with some songs. I still did shows. I just wasn't as active because I was still battling. I knew I wasn't in the space that I was supposed to be. There were a lot of things working against me. When Jonah was supposed to go and deliver the message and he was refusing to do it, God literally put him in the belly of a whale. God will frustrate you until you do his will, until you answer to his call. And I just thank God for grace because some people go so far off from their calling that they never have the opportunity to come back. Exactly. So I'm very, very grateful for his grace because I fought it so much. I didn't want to be put in a position where I have to choose. I felt like I could still, do my music, perform, and also I could still sing in church. I didn't have to be tagged as a gospel musician or as minister. It all seemed too serious for me, and I kind of wanted to run away from it. So in that period, I was going through a lot of indecisions in that period. I went through a lot of indecisions. I also went through a period of depression, serious depression, where I was secluded for a long time, for a whole year. I was secluded. I was always by myself. I would be crying. There were times that I wanted to die. I wanted to kill myself, and I was so afraid because, because I know that once you die, you're going to hell, and I was scared. So I used to wake up every morning and pray to God that, Father, I can't do this, but can you do it for me? Like, can you just kill me? What am I here for? I was very depressed.
Wow, you were praying for
I was praying to
you.
God.
You were actually wow. You were praying to die.
Yes, that was my prayer focus. I was so depressed. And you see, a lot of times people see people on TV, listen to
Yeah.
people on radio, and they don't understand the layer. Sometimes they remove the human factor of it. I just watched an interview some time ago, listening to the beautiful Miss V talking about how she was depressed. Unfortunately, we don't discuss these things enough. People go through so much. It is difficult to be at a certain place in your life where you feel like you're between a rock and a hard place. And the internet doesn't help. It doesn't help because people have their opinions and they will be very unapologetic about it. So when you hear of all those things, sometimes people judge you, they say, oh, you're a failure, oh, this, that. Coupled with all the things you're going through, it can be very tough. So those were very, 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 very tough times.
Wow. All right. So just a couple of minutes. I have some questions that I want to follow up with, but let me see if I can do a restart, and then I will get you back and see if really the internet can be very, very stable, because what you're saying is really interesting, and it seems I am struggling a bit. So let me do a restart. Let me log off, and then I will log on, and you join me very soon. Just give me 1 minute. Very well. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll be right back. So make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. So don't go. All right, so let me just do a quick restart and see if we can make the internet very stable. Probably where I am is not helping. So let me see if I can actually make some few changes here. All right, so I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, we are back again. I hope this time around it's going to be clear. So, like I said, Ec12one TV, we are back. We had a little challenge with the network, so I had to do a little adjustment, and I believe we are fine. All right, okay. So, please call all friends to join. I just did a little adjustment, and I hope this time around is going to help. Let me see. Let's see if we can get Irene Logan back. So, okay. So, all right. So she just joined. Let me see. I pray the internet will be okay this time round. I pray everything. Just did a little adjustment.
Hi, Jones. It's a bit. I see you changed your location.
Yes, I have. I don't know. I've changed my location. I believe this time around it becomes way better. So yes, I pray now it becomes better. Now you were on the experience. What actually happened? What you actually went through? So we are listening. You can please proceed.
Well, it was tough times. Going through depression was very real for me because I felt like, I was at my wit's end. That was the end of it for me. I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I just thought my life was over. People were very, very brutal. And during this time, I was still, trying to socialize. I was still trying to be in the circles that I was in before. But my posture was very different because, when